Hi, this is Lucy for Shiny Shiny and Tech Digest, and I am here with the LG X110 netbook. Now, as you can see, it is a rather nice netbook. And if you know your netbooks, this will probably look familiar to you. Yes, it has the same body as an MSI Wind. So some would say it's a rebadged version, some would say it's kind of copying their design a bit. It's up to you which one you want to go for. Okay, now we first saw this little thing at IFA last year. Zara managed to get her hands on it. And LG describes it as an extension of the mobile phone, and I will tell you why later. But first, let's talk design. Now, as you can see, this version is pink, and it's not a very nice shade of pink, but it's passable. But it also comes in black and silver, so if you're not a fan of a pinky hue, then at least there's black and silver to go for. But one thing I must say, the white keyboard area it's not that attractive, I'm afraid, or I don't think it's that attractive, and I think it kind of adds a bit of tackiness to the laptop. Maybe if it was silver, brushed aluminium or whatever, it would be a lot nicer, but it's not, and I think especially in contrast with the pink, it looks a bit sickly, really. Not really a fan. So anyway, moving away from that, keyboard-wise, we've got a nice spacious keyboard, not much room for error, really. It's very close to a full-size keyboard, I think about 92%, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but it is a very nice keyboard. The outside we've got a matte metallic finish, which is quite nice. A lot of netbooks go down the glossy path. It's nice to see LG doing something that fingerprints aren't going to spoil, basically. Now let's talk ports. Now along this side, as you can see, we've got a couple of USB ports here. We've got another one on this side, including an SD slot, which is also compatible with HD SD as well. And we've also got a VGA out and your Ethernet port for the internet, of course. Okay, so as you can see at the bottom, we've got the trackpad. It's very responsive, got no problems with that. It's not sluggish, it's nice and responsive to my fingertip, and the buttons, the left and right buttons, are pretty easy to use. Don't feel you need to kind of bang them to get them to click on what you want. So I'm quite impressed with that. Here we have a 10-inch screen. So that means, yes, you will get a lot of scrolling, but that's kind of standard with any netbook. You're going to need to scroll up and down, left and right to get access to the full screen. Now we've dealt with all the ports. Now let's talk about internal memory. Now it's packing 160 gigs of hard drive, and we've got a 1.6 Intel Atom processor, so that means low power consumption. It's not going to guzzle as much battery as some other processors, and it's going to process at a good speed. And it's also packing Windows XP, so for all the Vista haters out there, this one has XP, it's all good, baby. Now, moving on to other features now, we have integrated GPS, so hence the whole extension of a mobile phone. It's got GPS, it's got internet, you know, but it's not a mobile. It's also got Bluetooth. And back to the whole internet thing, basically we have a built-in SIM slot underneath the 3-cell battery, that's here. Which will give you about 3 hours battery life, by the way. So once your chip's in, you'll need a HSDPA dongle to get internet access. So despite what you may have read, yes, there are 3G models, but in the UK, built-in 3G, you're going to need the HSDPA dongle basically to work. Just thought I'd reiterate that as the PR person, made sure that I did. Okay, now it's got a 1.3 megapixel webcam as well. I quite like the webcam. There's loads of really fun and funky features, you know, to distort your face, make it look like you're looking into a funhouse mirror, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of fun on the web to be had with this. Now I think this is a really nice netbook. Bar the colour options, you know, and the white keyboard, spec-wise, it is pretty good. I think it's for people who maybe want the web and access to the internet at all times, but not a mobile, but not something as heavy as a laptop. And this is 1.9 kilograms, so it's pretty good. It's a bit heavy compared to other netbooks, but it's really not that heavy anyway, so it's fine. You can buy it as a standalone unit, or you can pay per month with a contract with Phones for You, varying between £30 and £35 a month, depends on your network, depends on your contract, all that kind of guff. And you can get it for around £315 on your Phones for You or Amazon. And there you go, it's LG's X110 netbook.